Let's try that again, shall we? My name is Simon. This is High Plane Games. This is another attempt of trying to get the City Skyline edition running for this evening. Crumbs, delicious. Yeah, so that wouldn't have saved anything that I'd done at all. Never mind. Let's dive in, shall we? Hopefully this will have bloody worked. He says. I've not seen them. It will soon conk out. So did that? No, it didn't. We are back. Oh god, that looks very polluted. Right, so first things first, build this school again. Let's put the school there. That makes people happy. Hey Roy. Right, let's rename the school again. Oh. There we go. Right. So that's one thing, and that will start to give us educated people to start filling these roles that we don't seem to be able to fill. And that should, therefore... Mini Metro is one of those games where you can have a lucky run or an unlucky run, I think, depending on where it all pops up everywhere. Roy's rumps has been abandoned. Your rump's been abandoned, Roy. What's going on, mate? I'm genuinely still worried about the power that's going on. Where's our little choo-choo? Steve, the power plant's still doing well. I feel like we need to... Oh. Or you could just be terrible. That's fine too. Okay. So still lacking power. Again. So we started building this out here, didn't we? What else did we want to start doing in our wonderful Formula One related world? Right. So what else was new that we could play with? Oh, a cemetery. Do some death care in a bit. We're still okay for fire. Are we still okay for police? Did we get the second police station in? Was the end of the last one, wasn't it? So we've now got the high school. We can look at getting some transport in, I think, quite soon. Oh. Shush, Mr. Harris. Okay, public transport helps decrease the number of private vehicles on the road, making room for industrial goods transport, whilst reducing noise pollution. Building public transport. It's good for the infrastructure. Taxis are particularly useful for tourists. Metro, blah, 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 blah. Well, we don't have Metro yet anyway. But... Right. Oh, we don't have enough money anyway. Never mind. Right, we can work towards that then. I guess let's pop a cemetery in then. Yeah? Oh, that made everyone happy. That's good. Right. What should we call this?
Seems like your city have just as good electricity as you have internet connection these days. Smiling face with halo.
There we go. Get some hearses in on the action. Oh, yeesh. Right.
World's rotting quirky.
Roy's rotting corpse. That sounds quite horrible. Okay, so we've got that going on. Right, what do we need to do to sort out our crappy power problem? We've got a wind turbine, an advanced wind turbine. What's the difference? Oh, trophy. Oh, we've got fog. Apparently. Where is it? Foggy? Oh, I don't know. The trophy popped. I don't care. Right. Moving on. So, we're running at a loss again for our town. Why are we running at a loss? This worries me as well now. Have I been too nice to everyone? It does. Education does cost. Although we're kind of picking it back up again. Right, we also need to zone. So, oh. No, we need to road it first. You're moaning for people. There we go. That continues that on. I know I've just spent all of my money. Yeah. Right, I then want... that to be commercial. Do that so that it breaks it up in my head. And I guess no. was thinking of doing some kind of horseshoe.
Smithington. Power through without power.
Damn right. But it's not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work, does it? Oh, fire, burglary. There's a new piece of land to purchase. Take a look.
That road look.
Don't judge my. Don't judge. Don't judge.
Looked funny face with stuck out tongue.
I'm determined to not build in. Not areas, but you know what I mean. I don't want to buy a new thingamy-bob yet. We're not big enough. Or sustaining enough. Oh, now what? But hey, at least we're turning a profit again. Can we upgrade? No, you can't. Never mind. I remember this from last time. Oh! Is that the school that's on fire? Oh no, Honda Explosives is on fire! That genuinely has just made me giggle far too much. Right. I'm starting to feel like I should have probably done this whole thing on
Fitting.
I should have done this on without actually having to run to a budget. I should have just done like an exhibition mode. So whilst we're struggling with no money and general dramas, let's create a district, shall we? So we have this bit as an industrial district. Up to there and including there. So if we do that, I wouldn't call it that. I don't want to call it Florence. Dear. Right, where's our little... How do we sort out our districts? Apologies, this is the first time that I'm now trying this. Hello, districts?
Inspector would and find district's smiling face with open mouth.
I'm trying! Inspector mode. Ah, triangle. Okay, sorry. My fault. Okay, specializations. Right, rename the district. What should we call this? Let's call this the wind tunnel. Right, so let's take a look at some district policies about what we need them to do. So, I think we should make them deal with power consumption. Oh, trophy again, lawmaking. Recycling would be good. Quite happy for that, if that increases the land value. Buildings are forbidden for using electricity for heating. No. And I can't deal with any of that anyway. So we'll see, that should bring in a little bit more detail there. Right, next district to be done. What do we need next? Oh, there's not much to do leisure-wise. They probably will hate me. Right. Oh, we need another elementary school. Goodness sake, people. Right, water is fine. Electric, we're bang on. I think we're okay. Ish. We do need that wind tunnel, really, don't we? We do need to sort that out as well. We need to get people out from that roundabout. Trust me to stick in one roundabout and then make everyone hate each other. Right. Oh, low land value over there. Okay, fair enough. Right. The next district. So, if I remember rightly... Right, so let's do... this as a section. Actually, no, let's do this all as a section. Because then we can start changing our layout and the way how we do things from here on in. If you're basically above the motorway. Right. Sheffield Hills. I don't think so. What should we call this place? We should call this... Hey, 40 Corsica. Done. Right, so primarily this is residential with some other bits on, which is lovely. So we need to look at what we want to do here. So again, we're on the water usage. I don't want to go for power usage. Don't want to go for a pet ban. Let's do that, because then that increases our land value slightly. And let's do some recycling as well. Let's make recycling a thing. And I think we'll be alright with that. That is a bit manky in the wind tunnel, isn't it? A little bit manky. Yeah, I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on it.
Look at the money pouring in there.
I know, we're doing well, we're doing well. Got to make a city profitable where we can. And whilst it was foggy, I in the tutor when it was booting up, it said that when it's foggy, the wind turbines don't do nearly as well. Right, let's do that as a zone. Quite happy to do that as a zone as well, so that can keep building and adding more in, because with the recycling we're going to take a bit of a hit. But we're going to be okay, we're going to be okay. Don't judge me! Right, because I want to... Right, 920. Do we go for a loan? Because otherwise I'm stuck for a little bit. Right, if we think... No, we'll cope for it for now. I know I need more money. Leave me alone. Let's keep zoning. Oh, I don't want to zone that all. God damn it! let's do that then.
I can help but read 40 course every time.
Good man. Good man. Right, I want... Oh, so you can't... Oh no then. So you can't build... You can only build stuff next to a road. You can't build it in like... You can't have like a proper green area and be like, ah, my world. I don't want to upgrade. Oh, we had this before, didn't we? Where it got all confused. Because I got it stuck on the upgrade. We'd like a straight path, please. There we go. Sorry about the road, people. Right, now I'm happy. Yes. Right. I want to make that commercial and that housing. That housing and that commercial. There we go.
Oh, I was wondering what that church bell sound was face with stuck out tongue. Now I feel stupid.
It's the death knell. It's literally... We might call that the... Oh, I called it F1 Rejects, didn't I? Oh, I should have called it the Manor Mortuary. I know, but we can't afford that yet, and I need to be able to afford a lovely new water turbine first. Don't judge me. There we go. They're flocking to it like a bird to doo-doo. Right. Ooh. Okay, how are we getting on? So, land value not really increasing, but we're getting there. Crime rate's okay. Noise pollution's not great, but we'll be able to maybe upgrade some bits of the roads at some point in the future for that. Oh, traffic's terrible around there. We'll sort that out when we upgrade our city. I think what will need to happen is that we'll need to kind of charge down the middle here and get rid of that line of buildings. Nice standstill! That is literally Harlow, Essex, in a nutshell. Right. Oh, is that the school on fire? No, it's not. Okay, so what have we got a problem with here? Not enough educated workers still. So is that because the school is... it's not like it's not full. Okay, right, we've nearly got enough for our water fountain now. Hurrah. Right. Advanced wind turbine. So I assume we can do that downstream. There we go, that's 20. Done. Ha! Green energy. There we go. You won't have any problems now, will you? Sort it. Sort it. Oh, is that because there's no actual poles, though? Oh, no. We're okay. We're okay. For now. Ooh, what's that? Garbage is piled up. Don't be so messy then, you dirty little shit bags. What's that? Citizens are sick. Go to the hospital then. It's only there. Right, so we're clearly having a bit of a garbage problem. Open budget. We can do that. Get a couple more garbage trucks out there. Get it up to 13. I think that'll be good. Right, what do we go for next? So we've done the cemetery. We've got a medical clinic. That I'm assuming the medical clinic is running okay. Info view. There he is. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, where's my little view again? Fire hazard. Oh dear. Maybe we need to put something down that way for a fire hazard. We're okay for crime. We don't need another police officer yet. Right. So trams are mega expensive. Where would you put a taxi rank? Put it next to the cemetery.
That's the hard part. How to expand without causing issues.
I know. Where do you stick it? Ooh, what's that sign? I don't think I've seen that sign before. Not enough fuel. Ah.
Or in other words, here comes the part where I always fail.
Is it just because the traffic has literally come to a standstill? I think it is, you know. Shit. Right, so we need traffic, and we need traffic sorted fast. So the bus depot costs too much. Right, let's go for a taxi ranks to start with. And let's pop. Oh, it's 1500. Sorry, I thought it was 1500. Ambitious. Okay, we'll have to wait a smidge, I think.
Everyone that comes in are going out of the city must have the roundabout. I think the roundabout is the cause of all issues.
I think you're right. Oh, my beautiful roundabout, though. There's too many spikes coming off it. That's also why. Yeah, look, everyone's just diving straight into the roundabout. What does that do? Does that push people one way or another? Do people care? Not really. Because where would you want to go? Well, actually, do you know what else we need to do then? I'm so sorry to that business. We're going to do one of two things. So that's number one. Yeah, we need to start joining up elsewhere. So I know when people come into the city, we're going to have a problem. But we now need to be able to get the garbage people out elsewhere, essentially. Yeah? In my head, that's how it works anyway. 2 lanes of transit, 2 lanes one way. Lanes of bus road, large road. Yeah, so that would just crush everyone out of the way. But actually, yeah, because we're going to end up just grinding to a standstill because they can't get the fuel in. Right, where's our medium roads? But we named everything! Yeah, we're doomed. Yeah, I can't see how we can't not do it anymore. Oh, I'm so sorry. You wonderful places, but you're gonna all have to go. Right, we now need to build. Oh. Oh, now what we're doing, it's gone a bit funky. Does that even connect? Right, what's gone wrong?
If not, you will lose money fast.
What's its issue? Have I done something really stupid? Probably. work? Because that's just getting everyone out. I'm less bothered about people trying to get out. Although, to be fair, actually... Right, let's think about this. So we need 2 roads with then like a little fork potentially for people to try and get in, which is fine. I guess I would then also do that to try and get people across that way again to get out and get across to the other side. I'm less fussed about people trying to get out the place. Does that work? Right, then... Right, so that... Oh, hang on. Why is this going wrong? So we need... I think that goes as well. I think that needs to go. Why won't that join the roundabout? Have I really bugged this up? What am I doing wrong? I'm just bulldozing everything. La 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 la!
Single road to connect from the single road part.
But I can't!
That should work. Astonished face.
Why is it being difficult? Because I'm now starting to demolish things that I don't want to demolish. I've already ruined the best named line of the lot. Because it just doesn't seem to like drop down to what I want it to do. Wow. Help! What have I done? Have I just ruined it all? Is it because of the weird... Hang on. So let's delete that back. Does it have to be like a proper clean... Ah, okay. Right, so we can do that. And it's this that's now the problem.
Smithington is in ruins.
It is.
Down with the mayor.
Less of that. Thank you. There we go. Right. I think we've done it. I think. It's very difficult to know when it's in the dark. Right, so we need... So green, green... all the way there. Then we're going to go for a big dollop of blue there. Let's go for some continued green there. I'm not going to put anything on the roundabout itself, because the last thing I want is for people to then stop at the roundabout and be like, "Oh, hello, friend." We're still pushing people to this roundabout though, that's my worry. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 entrances off. That takes you onto a big chunky road anyway. Wow, they're all derelict because everyone's at school. Yeah, this could go horribly wrong. Let's unpause and see how the damage works. Come on, everyone. Back on the road. Back on the road. Thank you. Drama.
Do you have an option to turn off traffic lights? Or is that a mod?
I think there's a mod. So that's off and away. I mean, at least that bit's kind of... Ah, there we go. Some people going a different way. Yay! And what I'm hoping is that the more that things push out that way, this will start to solve itself a little bit. Is my hope. Because look, we're starting to recoup some of the dosh already. But I guess now when we're looking at stuff, we're going to really need to think about how stuff gets planned, I guess, in the future. Because... So we've got a double road going through here. This is all suburban bits. Suburban sprawl. It's a shame that we don't have the policies for where you can drive and not drive yet, because otherwise I'd be sitting there mucking about with that. Hey, look, we've had the delivery. Great. Oh, bit rainy. Oh, I feel so sorry that that all went. Okay, that's all still good. Right, so for me, what this now needs to probably be... Let's pause this again, because that is a good shout, Mr. Roy. Or Meervold, rather. Okay. We'll go to there for now. And then we'll join it in a second. And let's just try and build this so that it clears the way round here a bit quicker. So yes, we've still got a bit of a congestion going on around here, but people are kind of driving. And I suppose when we buy this plot of land to the other side, we can sort this out a little bit later. Oh dear, that was stressful. So I'm still happy for that to be a thing. What's the time? God, we've been going for a while. I do apologise. But this has been a troubled episode, so to speak. So we do need to look at another school. We do need to also now look at our public transport because it clearly can't cope. At least we make... Oh my god. Hello? Okay. So plenty of things that we can get next time round, but we're still struggling to get the transport up and away. Right. Oh. I like to fill in the gaps.
Agreed. Gaps and holes should be filled. Grinning face.
It's a small park. Why is it so big? Hey, there we go. Alright, so I appreciate that those people are probably going to die with some issues with whatever it is that they need to do. There we go. What are they doing over at the wind tunnel? Just everything's on fire at all times. But what I'm hoping is that I know that people will be coming into the city and causing just general drama, but if I can start to put pockets of people around, it reminds me very much of Avon Colony, where there's a whole commuting aspect to that game where you have to keep placing people close to where they work, because otherwise they spend so long commuting that they're stuck out in traffic and then you can't really help them out. And this is making me start to think of that as well as a thing. So when I look at districts, this little section here now becomes a district. Another trophy. Because it's like the quaint little dead zone. Okay, so we can rename this.
You are making the roundabout its own district. Grinning face.
Yeah. don't like that pun. Murrayism. Now, when we look at Murrayism, I want them to recycle because it's a home place. We'll let them enjoy that. Almost tempted to go for power use because of the problems that we have with it, but I think that might cost me a bit too much. Oh, we didn't name the turbine. Oh, that's just disgraceful. I That one speaks for itself, really, doesn't it? And they're reopening gradually as well. That's good. Clearly the education is working. Right. Well, I'm going to say for now, look, the roundabout. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. On that note, I think we'll end this episode. God, that's skanky round there. Because that has pleased me, and we have survived what could have been an absolutely horrible.
Took some hard choices, but he pulled it off.
He did indeed. So thank you so much, everyone, for popping along for this specific episode. Let me just save this quickly before it crashes on me again. Let's overwrite. Yes, overwrite save data. I know you can't see this because it goes to XMB. There we go, we're back. Right. So this will be back on Tuesdays again. Apologies, it was my wonderful internet connection that failed me yesterday. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Next episode we'll be going to... In fact, let me just pause this quickly just so that you can see. So next episode we'll be going to get the Busy Town milestone, which unlocks some principles for us. I'm hoping as well that we'll get enough money in so that we can actually start getting out some bus services as well, and start routing out some of that, upgrading some of our roads when we get the Busy Town stuff as well, so that'll be good, but that'll probably be the episode after. I hope this hasn't been too painfully slow. I appreciate that today's episode was a bit all over the place. Probably because I'm also quite half asleep because it's been a really mega horrible week at work. So please do forgive me. And if it is too slow, pace-wise, just let me know and I can do some chops in between. So yeah, take care everyone. And I'll catch you... I'm going to be making some videos quickly for tomorrow for the end of start of month announcements of stuff. And if anyone's hanging around... there might even be a quiz game for us all to play as well. So yeah, take care. Bye!